Hello, welcome to the Fomad's Outdoor Overland Adventure Time. Anyways, we're still working on the name, but we pride ourselves in living slightly adjacent to the professional overlanding community. So far adjacent that they don't speak to us, but it has its perks. Like for example, we have a decent rooftop tent that was maybe involved in a motor vehicle collision, but we also got a good deal on it. I'm Luke.
And I'm Ellie.
And welcome to our show.
This is our Roofnest Condor Overlander. We're gonna set it up for you and give you a quick little overview.
Why we went with this model versus some of the others. We were, in fact, well, you don't know this, but I did purchase a wedge tent, but it wasn't gonna show up in time, so.
Oh, what?
I know.
Are we keeping it or?
No, I already canceled it.
Oh.
But this actually came out to be a much better option because the wedge, if you don't know, they're huge, so they just kind of wedge open. They're just two pieces. So your platform is your usable space. And to get any decent room in that platform, it has to be pretty large. So it would have probably stuck out past the end of our bed just to get a decent sleeping area. So this one actually is similar to the other one we had, which you'll see in our origin video. But it's got a lot more features. It's a much better design, and we get tons more space than what a wedge would have given us. And we still have usable bed space. Like the wedge probably would have stuck out to at least the tailgate, maybe farther, which means this whole portion of the bed would have been hard to get to and kind of unusable. So that's why we went with the Roofnest, and because it was super cheap because it was in a car accident. Don't mind these little, it was gently loved. A couple things we do love about this tent is how quick and easy it is to set up. Obviously it's not quite as easy as a wedge, but it's pretty close. It's 2 buckles and it pops right open. We do have all our bedding in there, so it's a little bit tight. Pops open. The nice thing about the large shell is you can fit a lot of extra stuff in here. So this is where our bedding should be, babe. Not on the inside, which is why it won't close correctly, but there's a learning curve. So pop the shell open, extend your ladder, give it a tug. Pretty much it. Another really nice thing about this tent is the ease of setup. I think that we didn't time it because we're not nerds, but it took maybe a minute and a half, and it's pretty much set up. I mean, we have to put a few rods in to hold the rainfly and the awnings up, but that's pretty much the gist of it. All built in, strapped to it, deploys right away. The little shoe bag you just leave on there. You don't have to take it off every time. This is just a little protector for the ladder when it is all folded up. Pretty simple and to the point.
So it does come with rods for the awning. They come in this so fancy bag. The way you set them up, so you fall off the truck, is there's a little hole right here on the base. Stick it in like that. And then, oh God, it just bends like that. A low-tech solution, but it works. Get 6 of these, 2 for this side, 2 for the other side, and 2 for the entrance. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the inside, and hopefully the camera adjusts because it's pretty dark in there. It blocks light really, really well. Gotta keep my shoes out. So it did come with 2 shoe bags, which is really handy, and they connect by the D-rings attached to the base. So you can put one here, and you can put your second one there, and they're super simple. You just take your shoes, put them in. There's a mesh at the bottom, so if you have sand and dirt, it just falls out. And then there's 4 built-in pockets, which is really nice because you have a lot of room to store knickknacks, whatever random stuff you have. Do people still say knickknacks?
Trinkets, I think.
Trinkets?
What the kids say.
Doodads? My grandmother says that. So there's, like I said, there's D-rings, basically multi-use. You can clip whatever you want to them. Okay, so the ladder is adjustable. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to this.
These rungs. Come on, people. It's 2022. Adjust your rungs. We never climb straight up. Why are the rungs at the wrong angle? Angle them this way so I don't hurt my feet every time I have to go potty at night.
We don't even use this.
Well, if I do, I don't want to hurt my
climb
tootsies.
up.
Just saying. Figure it out. You have engineers. Use them. Okay. Back to you, babe.
So you can't really see it, but there is a screen that obviously zips up, and then this is the cover, and then it zips up to here. So it doesn't zip across the bottom. So in a future video when we talk about our complaints, that's definitely one of them. But right now we've got it propped. So this is the interior. There is a moonroof. There's a moonroof over me and a window on either side. These are the awnings we propped up. Let's say this is about the size of like a twin XL mattress in here, give or take. Maybe a little bit bigger. So 2 windows, and again, you have a screen and then the cover. You've got a window here, and you've got a window over here. They can be rolled down and out of the way, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna put them out of the way. And then we've got a moonroof here. Again, there's a screen and then the canvas cover, and then the rainfly on top has a clear window, so you can see out. It's really nice at night. You can see the stars, but no bugs can get in or water or anything like that. What makes this different from a lot of other RTTs is the mattress comes in 2 parts. You might think that would be an issue, but actually it's not that bad because the gap is further down than your butt. So when you're sleeping, you don't slide into it. So like I said, it's about the size of a twin XL, and our Stoic double sleeping bag fits perfectly. The mattresses actually are pretty comfy. Probably mod it a little bit and get a memory foam mattress, a 2-piece one. What I really love about this is the storage capabilities. Built into the back wall is a pocket storage thingamabobber, 5 pockets, and then the clear pocket for a tablet, we're assuming. And then along this storage beam here, so this is the back, this is the shell basically, and then there's a bar here.
Hi.
He's just saying hi. Puppy.
Look at a puppy. Oh! She got.
See ya.
This came with the tent. It is an LED light strip, and I don't know if the camera can see it. It's USB powered, and so we just keep this Ryobi battery pack in here. Make sure it's turned on. Oops. And then it's just tap to turn it on. And you can't really see it right now because it's daylight, but at night this is really bright and really helpful. It's almost too bright at night. But what's crazy is you can't see through these tent walls at all. So at night when we have lights on in here, if all the windows are closed up and you're standing outside, you can't tell. So we do have the ladder over there. However, with this truck, we've actually found it's easier to just climb in and out the back like this. And this window is actually big enough that both of us can crawl in and out pretty easily.
Really quick, T-channels, 2 up top, and there is actually 1 down here on the lower portion, which is hard to find anywhere on the internet. This is kind of the only one usable-ish. You could probably mount lights up there and some crossbars for a roof storage or racks. You might be able to get an awning on this lower T-bar or this lower T-channel. Obviously, the one up front is kind of useless if you ever want to, for when you pop your tent out, it kind of disappears. But this back one is usable, kind of. You might have to adjust where your bars mount. Like at this side, also probably kind of useless because the top kind of folds into it and you've got your 3 hinges there. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of T-channels. I also noticed, and we can cover this on a later video, but first impressions, our hydraulic arm is already showing rust. Again, this was a brand new tent. I don't see why it should be rusting already. So we're not super excited about that. You will notice there is a slight incline. Probably, I don't know degrees well, but more than I'd like. I've heard stories that you can't adjust the hydraulic arm somehow, might help alleviate that, but This is kind of annoying when you're trying to sleep and your feet are elevated. It should be somewhere down here, but it likes to pull back. So we will mess with the hydraulic arm and see if we can get that fixed. Good solid canvas. It's not polyester. Like the wind doesn't really make the polyester noise. So it's a good, looks like a ripstop canvas. The Rainfly also similar. It's not that cheap plasticky shit. So those are a couple other things we like about it. We're gonna mess with, this is just, we threw this on at the guy we bought it from's house. We're gonna have to kind of tweak that a little bit. I think we're gonna try to recenter it also, but we might order some new brackets. These are just the cheap brackets that came with it, so that'll be also maybe in a later video. The hold down clamps do come with a locking mechanism and 2 keys, so you can lock this. I don't know why you would need to, because if somebody wants to break in and sleep in your tent, I guess, I don't know. I guess that's a thing, but they do lock shut.
So these retail for about $3,500 to $3,600. We actually got this one used for about $21. We got a good deal on it. Like it.
Yeah. So far we've, slept in it 2 nights, 3 nights. It's been pleasant. We both slept well. The mattress could use a little padding, but other than that, there's tons of room. I mean, we could sleep a kid, or, I mean, just a kid. Sorry.
But anyways, yeah, we like it, so we'll keep you posted on it. Let us know if you have any questions.